Please give your honest opinion.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Wendy. I create lifestyle content, cozy finds, and also ways to style your house, home decor, and we love hosting here. Which makes today's video very exciting because we have another party trick up our sleeve in the form of a new Ninja product. This is the Creami Swirl. It's the upgraded version of the Creami that makes ice cream. Now you can make soft serve as well. It comes together in this huge unit. Let's put it together and I'll give you a comprehensive review, a recipe, and also how to clean it and what our final thoughts are, whether we recommend it or not. Let's dig in. This beautiful machine retails for $430 on Walmart Canada right now, and I believe $349.99 for the US website. But tip, if you want to buy this, sign up for the Ninja Kitchen newsletter because you get 10% off, so you get a little bit of savings if you're really looking out for this. It does take a little bit of space. I would say about a feet and a few inches. Not too deep though, so that's good. It comes with 2 pint containers. Every pint container can make 4 small soft serve servings. Comes with this container, that's the outer container that you pop this guy in to put in here to make your soft serve or your scoop ice cream. It locks on with a blade. So let's talk about all the components that you need to assemble your machine. Okay, first, the blade comes separate in the container, so you'll need to pop it in. You do that with this lever, with a lock and unlock lever that releases the blade. So you pop it in while holding down and lock it in place like so. You have this container, they call it the outer container, and the pint. This is where you will make your recipe, which we'll do in a second. You put this lid on, that's the dispensing lid. To make the actual ice cream, you just pop this in here, line up these 2 lip right here, like so, making sure that the pint container is in a closed position, as you can see here. Like this is the open, close. When it's on open, this will leak liquid, so when you make your ingredients, make sure it's closed and pop it in the outer container while it's closed and line it up like so, because it will not close if you put it in any other position. Lid with blade goes on top of this container. This little mark lines up, and then you're gonna slide that into place. Slip it on, twist up to lock into position. Then you're gonna want to take this, which is also in your packet. This is the drip tray. Found out that was very important because it does drip, and it does retract if you wanna keep it on your counter like that, but you do have to give it a firm pull and tug for it to come into position. Look at that. Then give it a firm tug. Mix our ingredients in here. I'm too lazy to do it separately, and I found that it works mixing it in here, so give yourself less work and do it in here. Okay, let's go make our coffee flavored soft serve ice cream. Okay, 1/3 cup of granulated sugar, 3 tablespoons of non-fat dry milk powder. Obviously you can use any milk powder. There we go. Now I'm gonna add in my flavoring, which is going to be coffee. I'm using Nescafe's iced coffee, 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum. What is it? I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure this is the stuff that makes it a little thicker. We only need a 1/4 teaspoon. Heavy whipping cream, 35% works. 1/4 cup of heavy cream, 1 cup of whole milk. And again, you can substitute this for other milk, like almond milk, oat milk might work, but you might have to adjust the amount to see the consistency. But this consistency is lovely and thick. Last but not least, you will need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Okay, now that we have all the ingredients, let's carefully mix. Oh, I'm so scared of it splattering. Okay, now the hardest part. You will need to freeze this for 48 hours, or no, 24 hours. If it's not frozen enough, your soft serve is going to be very drippy and it'll like melt really easily. By the way, there is a max line. Do not cross that because then it won't push out when you do the soft serve. We made this coffee ice cream yesterday, very excited. So you're gonna pop the lid off, check it out. It needs to be in the freezer over 24 hours for this to work. If you freeze it anything less, or if your freezer's not cold enough, unfortunately, when it's become soft serve, it's going to be too liquidy and it'll melt really fast. Put this nozzle on, then you're gonna take this. This also locks and unlocks to wash. So when you unlock it, this comes out, but line it up to pop it back in. This lid is for the soft serve function. So you pop it in like that to put the soft serve. But right now we're gonna actually mix this up to soften it. So what you're gonna do is take your barrel, line up this part with the bottom right here, and it should fit really nicely, like so. Take this blade, lock it in. Now that you have this secured, you're gonna slip this back into the base and let's remix. So. Look at that pint. So take this out from the barrel, and you're gonna take the dispense lid and line it up. What you have to do though, is you have to turn this closed position into the open position so that this opens up to release the ice cream out from here. Okay, we're gonna take this, we're gonna match the blue part to this blue part, fit it in here, and turn, it'll lock in place. And like I said, from the closed position to the open position so that the ice cream is pointing forward or up like this. Now you're ready to dispense. And they have a handy dandy drip tray so that you can pull out like that and take off to clean as well. Moment of truth, we're now going to dispense it. I am going to use some sugar cones. Because it's a soft serve, we have to use a cone. And this should make 4 small cones, this 1 pint. This lever acts to push the ice cream or the soft serve forward. So it does take a little bit of practice though. Look how perfect that is. Gotta give it a taste test, right? Oh my gosh, it is so good. You have to try this recipe. Oh, this is so good. First time I'm trying this recipe. This is legit. This is so thick and rich. And I think it rivals soft serves out, you know, that you can get out there. I'm not gonna lie, it's way better than like McDonald's or any fast food chain. Please give your honest opinion.
This is actually so good. What I was trying to explain to somebody was, like, when you paid like $10 for one of these soft serves normally, you can get like a vanilla soft serve for like $2, $3. But for like matcha, black sesame, coffee, like these are...
Yeah, ube, like cooler flavors.
Like you have to pay like $10, $15. And the fact that you can do like a batch of this for like $2, $3 like per serving is just insane. And this is gonna be like a crazy summer thing that we're gonna do like every day, maybe.
It's definitely a party trick.
Pizza every day.
I think I would solidly recommend it for people who host a lot for parties. This is great for people who do specialty ice cream, like for protein ice cream, like things that you want to experiment with. This is great. It's not a cheap investment, but at the same time, for such a fun toy, it's not that bad. I'm comparing it to like a Lego set or like something like that.
Cookies? Well, this would be...
Oh yeah, I forgot to sprinkle cookie. We'll do it for the next one though. Thank you, now you can enjoy.
Oh, so good.
There you have it. Solidly would recommend. It is noisy, but I think it's well worth it. If you have kids, they'll love this. Think of it like your KitchenAid. You bust it out every once in a while, maybe only for the weekend to bake. It's the same idea. When you have a party, take this out. You'll definitely be the party house. You'll definitely be popular. Okay, with any machine, a very important part of whether you decide to purchase it, for me at least, is how easy is it to clean. Ooh, it is dripping. Okay, I left it in too long because I was talking to you guys and taste testing it. For a soft serve, like I said, it melts pretty quickly because there's no preservatives at all in it, which is a good thing, but as a result, this is what happens. It gets a little messy if you don't serve it right away. First things first, you have to make sure you turn it off because this thing will retract up here, and that's when you can close this up so it stops leaking, which I didn't do. Press this release lever and turn it so that this comes out and you're matching blue to blue. I'm gonna leave the drip tray, but you can actually take it out, but I'm gonna let this drip a little bit. I'm gonna take this guy. The nice thing is that this barrel doesn't really get that messy because it's the inside pint that gets messy. Okay, I really like that this drip tray is removable. They knew what they were doing. Yes, with a little bit more, a gentle, firm, pull. Pressing the unlock, take it out. You can rinse this guy. We gotta clean under here. You're in my sink now. Let's take everything apart. So this is the blade like I told you guys. And what you do is flip the lever and that'll pop off. Obviously, it's not a sharp blade, so don't worry about that. Everything is apparently, I haven't done this yet, but all parts are top rack dishwasher safe, but I'm just gonna hand wash it. And like I showed you, the drip tray came off. This guy comes apart as well. Okay, so this comes off. This is the dispensing lid. I think that's what they called it. They have these lock and unlock buttons. You do this, and this guy comes off. And this is like, they have gussets around that they do recommend cleaning periodically. All these bits clean after every single use, but you're not done. There are more parts that come apart that needs cleaning. This guy comes apart as well. This is where the ice cream was coming out of. And this black part, this is more like plasticky. Please take it off and clean it. Think of it like your water bottle. If you don't clean those lids, mold and crap is gonna, grow there. So take it apart, clean it. So like I said, it's not as easy to clean as it is with the slushy machine. By the way, open so that the liquid can come out. This is the gasket that they tell you to periodically clean, but I say clean it every time because when you pull it back, can you see that? It's not going to, if you're just going to give it a cursory scrub and rinse, it's not going to do its job because look at all that. And that is all the parts that come off on the slushy creamy that you can take off and clean, whether it's periodically or every single use. These are the two I don't know, whatever this plasticky bit is that comes off. This too. So if this seems like too much to clean every single use, maybe this machine is not for you. They say periodically clean these bits, these 3 bits. Everything else you have to clean every time. If that seems like too much, that's a consideration for you. But to me, it's not that bad, and everything is dishwasher safe on the top rack. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. Hopefully it was helpful and informative, and that you'll try this recipe out because it's delicious. And thank you again to charCUTErie for sending this over. We had a blast. I buy charCUTErie on my own too, so don't get it twisted. This is not sponsored. We just got it as a PR gift, and I was looking for reviews and comprehensive how-tos. And so I thought I'd make one myself, and hopefully it helps you guys to make an informed decision when purchasing something this big for your own kitchen. All right, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.